Women Association of Zambia, AFRICA, has appealed to the media and members of the public to give privacy to the affected women.
The nature of this case is such that nobody wants to see themselves on TV or radio or even be interviewed at this time. So appealing to you that please give them their space as they look towards their healing.
And earlier Tuesday afternoon, some Patriotic Front PF members of Parliament demanded that the police explain itself on the matter.
Where were the police officers? Were these cases reported to the police in a different or various locations? And if the cases were reported to the police, why is it that we never got a warning from the police? Because you all know what happens. Where is something that is unusual that is happening, the police will warn the public. They will say, be careful, there are people that are abducting young girls, and so even as parents will start taking care of our children. But what happened in this case, it was so quiet. The police were mute, and we are just wondering as to why they would keep quiet over such a sensitive issue.
For MUVI TV News, I'm Kaptula Afias in Lusara.
Residents of Pososhi district in Napula province have appealed for a police station area to help in maintaining law and order. Catherine Bwali, a resident, has told MUVI TV News that a lot of offences are committed and nothing is being done to the perpetrators due to lack of police station. And one of the Community Crime Preventives Unit CCPU Transford Mapi notes that they have not been conducting their work effectively due to lack of working equipment such as uniforms, cuffs, bicycles as they have long distances, and also a lack of a nearby police post to surrender the offenders. Meanwhile, the Pososhi District Commissioner Simon Mwenya's government plans to construct a police station in the district as report has already been submitted which will enable even the construction of police posts in the district.
Despite the Pososhi declared a district in 2018, it has continued lagging behind as the district does not have a police station, which has contributed to a rise in criminal activities. For the CPU, in charge of maintaining law order, have been warned the challenges they face as they do not have any supportive working equipment and also a police post in the area. But the Pososhi District Commissioner has disclosed the government plans to build a police station in the district next year.
Project which we want to run in 2023, I will lead to the permanent secretary so that he can also submit to the cabinet to ensure that the 2023 will include to build a police station in the Pososhi district. Now, there is no way we can have a district which has no police station.
Henry reporting for MUVI TV News in Pososhi.
Still watching MUVI TV's Man News. We take a break on that note. See you shortly.
And want an easy and faster way to access and manage your Airtel account? Download My Airtel app from your App Store. Open the app, enter your phone number, click on Request OTP, enter your one-time PIN, and congratulations! You can now use the My Airtel app top-up, pay bills, send me, and much more. Smart, be safe. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Falcon Express, Zambia's most reliable courier. Services cut across the board, special packages for SMEs, freight, and individuals. For countrywide courier from as 40 kwacha. No need for app download. Simply call 0971 30766 or email info@falconexpresszf.com and we will be at doorstep. Falcon Express, professional, friendly, and reliable.
Bet on your luck with OneXBet. Bet on the sports events with OneXBet. Get tickets and take part in the spectacular prizes draw. Bet on your luck with OneXBet.
Welcome back. We continue these. Outspoken opposition economic and equity party EEP leader Chilufita has complained of his continued detention for several days now without being granted police bond. Ms. Ali, who has been formally charged with defamation of the president and later sought on a police officer, has since applied for habeas corpus before the Lusaka High Court seeking a determination on the legality of his continued detention. Lusaka-based lawyer Mwanza Waila of Vituna Partners applied for habeas corpus on behalf of Mr. Tayali on Monday morning, and his client remains detained at Lusaka Control Division. Police in Nampula province have impounded 18 unregistered motorcycles belonging to individuals operating mostly at Mouns's Maitaneke Market in Mouns District. Nampula Police Deputy Commanding Officer Daniel Mseteka says the seizure of the motorcycles follows an operation that was conducted at the market and surrounding areas. Mr. Mseteka said the decision to impound the motorbikes is meant to avert the increasing number of road accidents occasioned mostly by motorcyclists who do not follow traffic rules. He says the police have since from November last year made efforts to sensitize motorcyclists to obtain licenses and register their motorbikes. More in the following report.
Recently seen a sudden rise in motorcycle use for commercial purposes, especially among youths. Despite providing cheaper mode of transport to Mansa residents, safety concerns have been raised by several road users.
Kuisa kuoneka sikola berele kuleni yandi laine na ngana break na moyo bafitwe mu amugushe bende fi ababo problem bako tako kwati bapele wale sabera wesa mukishira take kuisa ku left.
The safe concerns range from non-registration of motorcycles, lack of protective gear, overloading, among others. When numerous appeals and grace periods, even police have since started impounding all unregistered motorcycles.
We have impounded 18 of them at now, which are at the Central Police for offences such as unregistered motorcycles and unlicensed motorcycles, and at the same time motorcycles which are not insured. And apparently from last year we had carried out a sensitization campaign to educate our motorists that those intending to actually get into buying motorcycles should register.
The action by police at Maitaneke Market has attracted mixed reactions from the bikers from unlicensed.
For Zas TV, Godfrey Chikumbi reporting in Mansa.
Truck drivers at Kasumbalesa border post have vowed to continue with their protest and refuse to proceed into the neighboring Congo DRC due to what they have termed as harassment, brutality, and non-stop killings of some truck drivers. Those who spoke to the media in an interview say they will only move after President Hakainde Hichilema meets with the counterpart in the neighboring country of Congo and the way forward. They say they have for a long time been neglected ministries responsible and cannot listen from them anymore. On Sunday, Kababati Star Elisha Matambo led a team of government officials who met with officials from the Republic of Democratic Congo, but the drivers have maintained that they will not move unless President Hakainde Hichilema addresses the situation. In about 5 days, 30-year-old Christian Lungu of the Sakas Mtende East will clock 1 year in bed after the dreadful October 9th, 2021 road accident left her with a broken spine. MUVI TV News in April of 2020 carried out a story of this Lungu who was asking for financial contributions from well-wishers towards a 30,000 kwacha medical bill and other necessities. In an interview, Ms. Lungu says that despite minor improvement, her situation remains the same amid financial challenges. Husband Ms. Lungu, David Perry, had recorded his appeal to well-wishers to help get up to help him look after his family.
Once the family have
October 2022 will mark exactly 1 year since Christine Lungu of Lusaka's Mtende was involved in a road accident that left her with a broken spine and this condition ever since. Despite several appeals for assistance for medical bills, among other necessities, help has not been enough to remove her from this predicament. Husband to Ms. Lungu, David P, says the family has also failed to take for physiotherapy that was recommended as he remains unemployed.
So at least mwenye government yatu yangana like kuvala mene vivoti umuntu alibwanji zona vuto yake bwanji tingamutandize pata at least yakuba tu moyo wa muntu walumukako yani mwamene ili condition ya bezo minga kambe kuja chukuru.
Mother Nisulungu Oriangoma has appealed to all wishers to assist his unemployed in-law get a job so that he can look after his sick wife.
Mwa Christine kuti maybe bangaonere kuvochita titi zitandizika poroka nyumba kuzambiri vamene vishota so kupemba pemba stinga kwanisi makusaidi kwa mdala ngati panga wapasa kwa nchito vinangu vene waka wangatamangeta manga okosa wangazitandizira pambana kupemba pemba asi pakaye naoneka mngovutisa wantu nivuto amene ili pano pa nyumba ilengeza.
Ms. Lungu is seen due to go for medical reviews at the University Teaching Hospital UTH November 8, 2022. It is only hope that well-wishers government will come to the aid of Ms. Lungu to assist her get specialized treatment. For MUVI TV News, I'm Kaptura Afias in Lusaka.
Go for another set of commercials to come as more news items. Stay tuned.
Bet and luck with 1xBet. Test your luck and the chance to win one of these super prizes. Bet on the sports events with 1xBet. Get the tips and take part in the super cool prizes draw. Technospark smartphone, powerful generator, or a cool Bajaj motorcycle. Bet on your luck with 1xBet.
Welcome to Matthew, unique styles at your fingertips. You can't miss out on the latest fashion trends. For your unique styles and affordable quality clothing, visit Kamachi. We have smart golf t-shirts, summer boys and girls clothing. We have diner belts, smart shoes and smart wear. Quality ladies and men's suit. Sneakers. Ladies hand and so much more. For our physical address, we're located at shop number 77A at East Park Mall in Lusaka and shop number 1 Yamba Mall, shop number 20 Mukuba Mall in Kitwe. And of course, for your contact details, you could reach on 0977 626676 or 096 626676.
How to use your home Airtel Money wallet when traveling across Africa. Step 1. Get used to a new place. Step 2. Learn the language and culture. Step 3. Pay your bills in a foreign country using your home Airtel Money wallet. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Welcome back. Now, the ruling United Party for National Development UPND spokesperson Cornelius Mwetwa has warned his party cadres threatening violence against citizens and members of the opposition political parties that they are on and will face the temerity of the law should they decide to take the law to their own hands. Mr. Mwetwa, who is also Southern Province Minister, says the UPND cadres advocating violence should not understand that the ruling party was cultivating a culture of a civil politics and that violence and hooliganism would never be tolerated by the party leadership. He says the UPND as a governing party which believes in the rule of law and that threats by Northwestern Province UPND Youth Chairperson Bruce Nemba were not the position of the ruling party. He adds that the youths are threatening to beat opposition political party leads or any citizen in the name of protecting and defending the president should know that there are laws in this country. Mr. Mwetwa says UPND is a civilized political party that respects the rule of law and that is why we all surrendered our sovereignty into the Calabash Code Constitution. He said should the youth announce their threats, let them know that they will be on their own and will face the temerity of law. A 2.3 million kwacha United Nations World Tourism Organization funded Tourism Community Resource Center in Livingstone has been turned into a public toilet and a den of criminals. A check by MUVI TV in Livingstone has found that 5 years on since the construction of the Sustainable Tourism for Elimination of Poverty Community Resource Center, GAN, the project has till date not been completed. The project, whose construction started in 2017 and launched by then Minister of Tourism Charles Banda, has stalled with poor workmanship visible. Vandalism and acts of criminality has been the order of the day at the site, with unknown people using it as a toilet. William Kumbuta has more from Livingstone.
Day and day, when a project known as Sustainable Tourism for Elimination of Poverty Community Resource Center groundbreaking was done here in Livingstone's Tampa North Township. You won't believe your ears if you are to be told that the facility, which was funded by the United Nations World Tourism Organization UNWTO at a cost of 2.3 million kwacha as a goodwill gesture for Livingstone's successful co-hosting of the UNWTO General Assembly in 2013. Then Tourism Minister in 2017 Charles Banda, during the groundbreaking ceremony, said the project project will significantly contribute to poverty reduction through tourism in Livingstone. But alas, this multi-million kwacha tourism center has not seen its completion 5 years on from 2017. A check by this reporter, who personally covered the groundbreaking ceremony on Friday 14th July 2017, has come back to see if there is any progress made, but emptiness is what greeted him with human waste inside.
We are inside the Sustainable Tourism for Elimination of Poverty Community Center. This project was funded at the cost of 2.3 million kwacha in 2017 after the successful hosting of the World Tourism Organization Assembly, which was co-hosted by Zambia and Zimbabwe.
Since the building had been left unattended to, people have resorted to helping themselves to answer the call of nature at an infrastructure which was to be a state-of-the-art center. As it is seen from the footage, cracks on the wall and floor of the infrastructure have developed, a sign that shoulder works were done and left like this. Outside the building, act of vandalism on the security fence is for everyone to see. Hence, more answers from the Ministry of Tourism are now needed more than ever on how 2.3 million kwacha UNWTO money was used and why hasn't this infrastructure been completed up to now.
After having a check on this so-called 2.3 million United Nations World Tourism Organization funded program resources here in Double North of Livingstone, one is left to wonder as to how much was actually spent out of the said amount of 2.3 million 5 years on. Is this the kind of accountability and transparency that Zambia has been fighting for? We are Mukumbuta, MUVI TV, Livingstone.
Kazungula District Commissioner Elias Mbila has called on various government officials living outside the district to relocate and be near the station so that they do not inconvenience government operations. Speaking when officiating at a 2 days District Development Coordinating Committee meeting in Kazungula, Mr. Mbila says it is becoming more difficult to deliver development in the district when most head of government departments are not close to the station, hence failing to tend to urgent matters when need arises. He notes that the 8th National Development Plan, which launched by the President in September, will be implemented at the district level, thereby calling on civil servants to be in know of what is contained in the document if efficient services are to be delivered.
Beginning next week, we must write to all heads of department. May we kindly occupy our new administration now. Everyone, by the end of this week, let us reach all heads of department. Everyone has to shift to Kazungura. Everybody, nobody needs to. Stakeholders in Kazungura today, we have been where we have an opportunity to commence the process of developing the 8th district implementation. Ladies and gentlemen, are aware that His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, launched the 8th National Development Plan on the 1st of September 2022. Accordingly, the National Planning and Budgeting Act No. 1 of 2020, Section 25 and subsection 2 states that promotion district implementation with me at every 8th national or 6th national development plan, it was anchored upon the manifesto of the party that gives a guide on how we are going to run the country. And I want to ask the department here if you are present with the UPND manifesto. A department that has a UPND manifesto. So that's a sign that you don't have the UPND manifesto. Even every department that was there, the time of the MMD, when they had started all development plans in stages. it was quickly anchored upon the manifesto of that political party. And that quickly goes into the national development plan. So may we be able to take the opportunity as well, so that we may be able to be abreast with the manifesto of the ruling party, kindly have them, and then begin blending with them. Even the PSI administration had, and on the 7th national plan, they had their manifesto as PF. And that was able to go into their 7th national development plan. So may always get, or through my office, I'll be able to provide that, so that every department will be able to read that are these connecting with the 8th national development plan.
Southern Province Agricultural Coordinator Max Jumbe has directed staff directly involved in the implementation of the Farmer Input Support Program FISA in the province to ensure that farmers in old and new cooperatives benefit from the program. Dr. Jumbe made the directive in Kalomo during the 5th District Monitoring of 2022 to 2023 Stabilization and Farmer Verification Program in Southern Province, and the Kalomo Acting Marketing Development Officer P. Kalinda says 31,000 farmers in the district will benefit from FISA out of verified biometric list of 49,971. For detail, here is Lawrence Katu of the National Agricultural Information Services in Kalomo.
15 districts monitoring of Farm Input Support Program 2022-2023 sensitization and farmer verification program in Southern Province. These are senior agriculture officers from the Provincial Agriculture Office in Choma, led by Southern Province Agriculture Coordinator Max Chombe. In Kalomo District, Dr. Chombe said farmers who belong to old and new cooperatives should benefit from the 2022-2023 FISIP program.
Whether someone belongs to a new cooperative or old cooperative, they can do benefit, because there is no restriction on the cooperatives that farmers are registered.
Acting District Marketing Development Officer P.V. Karinda said that 1,000 farmers in Kalomo will benefit from FISIP out of the verified biometric list of 49,971, representing 18,971 group of potential beneficiaries.
This is when we are lucky and farmers really appreciate the increase. We are at 10,000. We are at 49,971, representing 18,000 drop.
We are allocation 1,800. The people who are, after they clean the system, it comes 1,569. And then the farmers who are in system, they are not benefiting. It's about 1,582. And again, we have managed again to do registration more, about 670 farmers.
Routing, Lawrence Kabuto in Kalomo.
We now go for a third and final set of commissions to come as more new items.
Bet unlock with 1xBet. Bet on the sports events with 1bet. Get the tips and take part in the super cool prizes draw. Bet unlock with 1xBet.
Fidelity Stores has new items from a brand you can trust. Electromaster.
When looking for electro-home appliances, look no further than Electromaster, a brand you can trust.
Items include blenders, steam and dry dressing irons, mini cooker and ovens, single plate cooker, double plate cooker, single and double deep fryers, 18-inch stand fan, sandwich maker and toasters, rice cookers in all shapes and sizes, pizza pans, gas stoves and kerosene stoves, hair dryers, food processors and electric kettles. All items available at all Fidelity Stores outlets.
Electromaster, a quality product of Fidelity Stores.
Hurry now while stocks last. Fidelity Stores, quality goods, affordable prices.
Welcome back, and now the rest of the news. Police in Mola have picked up a body of a man who is suspected to have been murdered in the early hours of yesterday in Pamodi Township. Cloud Province Police Commanding Officer Sharon Zulu confirmed the incident to Zanis in a statement in Dola. Ms. Zulu said the Chilanga, aged 36, of house number 2858, Pamozi, liaison officer at Kagem Mine, reported to the police that he found a non-male adult lying on the road in a pool of blood. Brief facts of the matter are that Anga was coming from a drinking spree within Pamozi and on his way home whilst driving his car. Just a few meters away from his house, saw a non-male adult lying in the middle of a road leading to his house. He then alerted the neighbors, who also came to the scene, and no one was able to identify the body. The matter was later reported to Pamozi Police Post. Upon receipt of the report, police visited the crime scene and observed that the seized body was in a frequently used road by people who live within that neighborhood. The commanding officer added that the body had a cut on the left side of the head and a deep one on the back of the head with some stitches. Ms. Zulu noted that the deceased was wearing black jeans, trousers, a grey t-shirt and sleepers. She said the body was later deposited at Ndola Teaching Hospital mortuary, awaiting identification and post-mortem. Police have since instituted investigations into the matter. Residents of Lusaka's Mississippi compound have expressed concerns over the unruly behavior of by a group called junkies in the community. The residents have told MUVI TV News that a group of young men also are calling themselves Chingenge are terrorizing the community with their unethical actions, stating that they have been going round breaking houses, singing in broad daylight and beating up people. They say the matter has been reported to nearby police stations countless times, but no action has been taken by the police. One person has died from his nursing wounds at Kitwe General Hospital after a fatal road traffic accident on Chingola Kitwe Road. Copperbelt Province Commanding Officer Sharon Zulu disclosed to Zanis that Toyota Corolla, which was being driven by 33-year-old Fred Chongo, fell into the drainage and overturned due to excessive speeding. Ms. Zulu said the driver Chongo sustained a cut on the head, bruises on the right palm, whilst the male passenger, which to be identified, sustained multiple head injuries. Bruises on the left part of the stomach, died on the spot. It involved a Toyota Corolla, which was extensively damaged after it carried off the road. Ms. Zulu added that Chongo is currently admitted to Kitwe Teaching Hospital, where the body of the deceased has been deported at Kitwe Teaching Hospital at the mortuary. Government says it attaches great importance to spiritual activities because without them there would be a moral breakdown in society. Gazinila District Council Chairperson Fale Soko says government is greatly concerned with the levels of moral degradation in society. Speaking as guest of honor at the initial opening of the 5,000 Souls for Christ campaign held at Nyamamzamo village in Chiparamba yesterday, Ms. Soko says a move by some churches not to work in partnership with government wings and traditional leadership is currently human. More in this report.
National values principles are there to give guidance to people on how they should live their lives in accordance with the law in Zambia. The 5,000 Souls for Christ campaign, organized by Power Christian Tabernacle, held at Manzamo village in Chiparamba, was targeted at promoting the national values and principles. Kasera District Council Chairperson Fale Soko was guest of honor during the official opening.
On behalf of the government, I want to pledge our support in campaign. Let's mention that government, Zambians at large, we are astonished with the levels of moral degradation in society. morning, we are gripped by news of homosexuality, sodomy, and all these are not things happening in the country. The position of the government and that of President remains the same, that these immoral activities are illegal in Zambia.
Dr. George Kalota gave a speech on behalf of the church.
The focus of our church today is usually to find ourselves in the corners of the church, yet world at large perishing in evil and well-living. The hungry are still being neglected by the church today. Widows and orphans have now become the burden of the NGOs and the government alone. Our campaign will see our youth out of prostitution. It will see our youth out of ovens and out of drugs. We believe and have seen that the Lord Jesus Christ, whom we preach, is able to transform lives.
And Powerhouse Christian Resident Pastor Namakando Kaumuko gave a sermon read from the book of Luke 16, verse 19.
I'm not here to encourage you. I'm here to challenge you. I'm here to push you a little. But if you continue to live the way you are living, ask a question today. If Jesus comes there, what's going to end your soul? Are you going to make it eternal life? We are hellbound.
Sylvester Shimba reporting Ozanis in Eastern Province.
Government has applauded Central Province stakeholders for their input in the animal health policy formulation process. Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock Director Dr. AFRICA-LITOVIA says his ministry acknowledges the effect of every stakeholder in building consensus on national development, and it requires that stakeholders participate in formulation of policies and in timely formulation of legislation. Dr. Muka says that it is important for stakeholders to come together and strike a balance in developing animal health policies. Dr. Muka was speaking during the provincial consultative meeting for the National Animal Health Policy and the National Fisheries and Aquaculture. Details in the following report. We end the news on that note to wrap of the top stories. UPND spokesperson warns unruly UPND cadres threatening violence. Pamela's abductors seek for forgiveness as they plead for movement. Female parliamentarians are clad in black attire in Pali in solidarity of Pamela and 13 others. 6 days for Italian sales of Prism to file a habeas corpus in the Lusaka High Court. Truck drivers at Kasumbala border post want an address from President H.H. and Felix Akedi. And finally, one person has died in Dola Kitra Road accident. Thank you so much for watching news. This has been Jessica Lamo. Continue enjoying the rest of our programming MUVI TV, your channel of choice.